Holidays. They can be full of joy, laughter, and family cheer. But if you're not careful, they can also be full of burning Christmas trees, bum-breaking ice slippage, and a myriad of other costly mishaps. So, to keep your holiday from turning into a scene from a Chevy Chase movie, I'm here to show you the potential perils of living in a winter wonderland and how you might avoid them. So grab a cup of eggnog and put on your ugliest Christmas sweater. I'm Chris Loxamana with Erie Insurance, and this is a very merry Mishap special. That is some good nog. In many parts of the country, winter weather is, well, it's cold. But much of the time, it's worse than cold, it's icy. And if my time living with the penguins in Antarctica has taught me anything...
Cut.
What's up?
Chris, you can't just make up stuff like that.
People love penguins.
Yes, but you've never been to Antarctica.
I've been to the Erie Zoo.
Yeah, could you just stick to the teleprompter?
You know what? I got it.
Okay, great. Roll camera.
Speeding.
Action.
But much of the time, it's worse than just cold, it's icy. And if my time as a professional ice dancer has taught me anything,
Cut.
You don't know that I wasn't an ice dancer. And if my time as Joe Pesci's stunt double in the hit 1990s film Home Alone has taught me anything,
Okay,
it's that...
cut.
How we doing, man?
I'm doing good. I feel good. I feel great. I'm feeling the flow.
Yeah, it's great. People are gonna love it. That Joe Pesci thing,
Funny, right?
Hilarious, except for the fact that it's completely untrue. The thing is, we're just gonna need you to do one straight from the teleprompter just for safety.
I totally get that. I just think that penguins are the way to go.
Just one for me? Chris? Christopher?
Fine.
Thank you. All right. Roll camera. Action.
In many parts of the country, winter weather is worse than just cold. It's icy, and that means trouble. Do you not miss the penguins? Now, as unlikely as you think it is that merry mishaps can happen to you, according to the CDC, falls are the leading injury-related cause for ER visits, with 8,000 to 10,000 falls sending people to the emergency room every year. Last time I checked, 8 to 10,000 was a lot. So, make sure to wear insulated waterproof boots with good tread after a winter storm, and walk at a slow pace with shorter steps so you can react faster if you lose traction. But it's not just the ice below your feet that can injure you. It's the ice above your head. Falling ice can be a major hazard. It can build on your house, high wires, and buildings, and when it starts to melt, watch out. A half a pound of ice falling from 30 stories travels at 80 or 90 miles an hour and exerts 1,000 pounds of force on whatever it hits. But enough destruction. Let's talk about something happy. Something that brings joy to millions of homes across the country. Let's talk about Christmas trees. They're pretty, they smell great, they watch over your family's presents. Just don't let your Christmas tree get dry, because they will turn on you. And I'll paint you a little picture. You go to bed, you're having little dreams of sugar plum fairies dancing around. You wake up in the morning and your house is on fire. To help us with some of the facts here, we've enlisted Erie Insurance guru and reindeer wrangler, Nicole Slate. Nicole, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I feel like I overdressed a little bit here.
Yeah, I didn't get that memo.
So, Nicole, I understand that you're going to talk to us today about Christmas tree fires.
Sure, yes. So one thing that we want to point out is that a Christmas tree, they can actually burn faster than a newspaper, especially when the trees are dry. So you want to make sure that you water your tree every day. And don't keep them too long. Over 40% of the Christmas tree fires occur in January.
Okay, so don't be lazy about taking down those trees after New Year's, okay? So Christmas trees can be fire hazards, but what actually starts the fires?
So actually 1 out of every 3 Christmas tree fires are caused by electrical problems.
Okay, we're not sure what the other 2 causes are, but if I had to venture a guess, I would say unsupervised fire dancers and dragons.
No.
No?
Anyway, to avoid electrical fires, don't connect more than the maximum number of recommended light strands from the manufacturer. And when you're putting your lights away, make sure you inspect them for damage. And if you could store them in a dry place away from dampness and moisture, that's another fail-safe. Also, it would be a good idea to store them away from children and pets as well.
That's good, because the other leading cause of Christmas tree fires, rogue kittens. I'm being told we cannot verify that statement.
Another cause of Christmas tree fires are heat from fireplaces, other sources of heat such as radiators, space heaters, candles, heat vents, so make sure you keep your trees at least 3 feet away from any of these sources.
And if you celebrate Hanukkah, you're not out of the woods. December is the peak time of year for home candle fires. So Nicole, how do you know all this stuff?
I've worked as a claims adjuster for many years. I've seen way too many house fires. And I think the one thing that surprised most people is how quickly it happened and how unexpected it was. The key is being prepared. Have fire drills with your family. Make sure those batteries are working in your smoke detectors. It can save your family.
Well, Nicole, thank you so much for the very useful info.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Well, I got you a little present here. Just
No way! I'm gonna put this on just for you. I feel, I thought I couldn't look any better than I did before we started this interview, but I stand corrected. Now, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, what do you say we take this from a theoretical scenario to a real one? Welcome to my humble holiday abode. Our beautiful Christmas tree here decked out. The snowman is my favorite part of it, and we've got some beautiful presents underneath the tree. There's only one problem. Well, there's a few problems, actually. As beautiful as our tree here is, she's a little bit underwatered. Using old lights, frayed cables, power strips that have too many things plugged into them, having candles and other heat sources too close to the tree are all potential dangers that basically just light this entire tree up in the worst way possible. We've got a huge fire crew standing by outside right now. We're gonna simulate what would happen if a little spark caught underneath the tree and that spark turned into a flame and that flame turned into losing this house. I'm gonna get out of this place before things get too hot. We just lit the Christmas tree up. We've got news crews here, City of Erie Fire and Rescue here. This is incredible. And we have our little monitor. We've got a live feed. All right, so are we ready to rock and roll?
Ready.
Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to assume that this tree was too close to an open flame or heat source. So we've got a little fire started at the base of the tree. Now the tree hasn't been watered in 8 days, so it's fairly dry. And we're gonna see how quickly the rest of it takes to catch fire. And it is going. Wow. You can see we've got some smoke rising up toward the ceiling. Not even 30 seconds in and this fire is well on its way. And that is really starting to go up. Oh, we just lost the lights on the tree. Wow. It looks very hot in that room right now. I just want to point out this is an abandoned house, by the way. Okay, just over 45 seconds in, and already the majority of the tree is engulfed. And we are about, snowman down! Snowman down! Wow, the smoke is filling the room. If we look at camera 1 over here, it looks like we're about to lose camera 1 of that smoke, so we're switching back to camera 2. And there goes the tree. Ooh. Now that the tree is falling over, the rest of the presents are catching fire, and it looks like it is spreading to the couch. Wow, that is moving fast. Okay, the left couch is whoa, and there goes the right couch just spontaneously combusted. I mean, you want your holidays to be bright, but not this bright. Okay, camera 1 just engulfed in smoke and we just lost signal. And you can see that fire is just tearing through the living room. Camera 2 doing a little bit better because it's so low to the ground. And as we all know, heat rises. Holy moly! Wow! Okay, it looks like the Erie Fire Department is headed in to stop this before it gets any worse. Smells like a combination of burning wood and broken dreams. Let's take a look inside the house. Ooh, buddy. It is incredible to see the amount of damage that happened inside of here in just 10 minutes. Can look, the couch completely gone, windows broken from the heat. Here's what's left of the tree. Flames didn't even touch the door, but just from the residual heat, you can see the bubbling. And I'm pretty sure this was the smoke detector. Looks like a burnt s'more. Well, that was impressive and a little bit scary. So make sure to keep those trees nice and watered. Also make sure you're properly and safely setting up your Christmas lights. You don't want an accident like this to happen. Believe me, if my time as a forest ranger has taught me anything...
Cut.
Oh, come on! Special thanks to the Bayfront East Side Task Force for providing us a location for the Christmas tree fire, the City of Erie Fire Department for keeping us all safe, and the Erie Zoo for allowing us time with their adorable penguins. Happy holidays from all of us at Erie Insurance. Please stay safe.